This is Aaron with anetcomputers.com with another video for you today. This one deals with how to insert symbols into Wordperfect version X4, and I'm going to go over this. This one was kind of an oddity, but I actually was able to fix this individual's issue using these troubleshooting steps. So in in Wordperfect 4, you can no longer insert symbols. You were able to. When you try to click the insert symbol or use the Control W, there is actually no symbol dialog box that opens. Instead, what you'll see is the cursor will disappear from that document entirely. But if then you click back on that WordPerfect document, then your mouse, then the cursor appears again. You try to perform a repair. This was on Microsoft Windows operating system, and this individual tried to perform a repair of the software. You also tried to remove it and then tried to install it again. That did not fix the problem. And you were using Wordperfect version X4 on Microsoft Windows 7 operating system. Now here's how I was able to fix this for this individual. You know what I'm saying? What you'll want to do is you'll want to close all open programs that you can see on your desktop. Then you'll want to open up Wordperfect X4, then press Ctrl+W to open up the symbols dialog box. Now if that dialog fails to appear, then it's very probable that actually the dialog is hidden off screen. This is an oddity, but computers are not perfect and you'll run across strange issues like this. Now what you'll want to do is, in sequence, you're going to press these keys. You do not want to hold them down, right? In sequence, you're going to press these keys: the Alt key, the space bar, the M key, in sequence. Do not hold down any of the keys while pressing the other keys, right? You just press them in sequence: the Alt key, the space bar key, the M key. This should select a hidden dialog. Now it will still be hidden, but it will select it. Now what you'll want to do is you'll take your hand off of your mouse. You'll need to use the keyboard keys, and you'll want to press either the up arrow key several times or the left arrow key several times. One of those should then move that dialog box back onto the screen, where then you can see its outline. For some reason the dialog went off screen. I know it makes no logical sense, but that's what it is. So when you follow these tips, then hopefully you'll be able to see the actual dialog and you'll be able to move it back. Again, what I'm describing is that you cannot see it because the dialog moved. And if you've ever played around with like split screens or dual monitors and you move some of them, you can move a program onto the other one and you'll notice it kind of disappears. That's kind of what is going on. So that's why you'll want to try to use the up arrow key, because it's possible that dialog is actually below what the screen that you can see. It's below there. It's hidden. That's because you can't see it. Then you'll be able to move it up with the up arrow key. It also could be to the right. And so you use the left arrow key to move it to the right. To move it to the left, back onto the screen so it's visible. Same thing below. You'll move the up arrow key to move that dialog that appears that it does not exist. Move it up so that it is visible. Okay. Now once you move the dialog and you can see it, then you'll want to click enter, hit the enter key on your keyboard, or just click your mouse on the desktop. That should then make it completely visible, and then I think that will clear the Alt. What were those keys? The Alt, M, and spacebar. Yep. then you'll be able to drag it around and or resize it. But once you are able to display it, I wouldn't mess around too much with it, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully you'll be able to drag it around, or, you know, maybe maximize it, make it smaller, whatever, make it larger, whatever you want to do. Now that you moved it where it should be, somewhere visible on your desktop, then Microsoft Windows should remember. It should remember to keep it on the screen and not hide it. I didn't provide any details on what caused that. It could be that this individual was messing around with, maybe they tried to resize. Oh yeah, I've done that before. I've tried to resize something and then, or move it around, and then it just kind of disappeared, and I freaked out. But you know, I have an information technology background, so even on Linux I've noticed that. It's possible, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if it's a bug or something. It's possible that they were messing around with that dialogue. Maybe they moved it, maybe they had dual monitors, and then that's a possibility. They may have had dual monitors. They moved it to the second monitor. They disconnected that monitor for whatever reason. Then when they opened up Wordperfect and try to go into the symbols, the program memory is that the dialog box is on the second monitor, but now that there's no second monitor, it's, you know, quote unquote invisible. It could be something flaky like that. The point of the matter is that I was able to, you know, find out how to potentially fix it. And for this individual that actually fixed it, and they were able to then see the dialog box again, and then able to enter in symbols into Wordperfect X4, which is a little bit older software. But anyways, that is my video pertaining to, I didn't want to open that up. I don't know why. How to insert symbols into Wordperfect X4. You can always browse to anetcomputers.com to fix your most common computer problems. I have partnered, if you ever need online computer technical support, you can ask a computer technician now. I have partnered with a third-party company. I'm waiting for my timer, my bad. I have partnered with a third-party company. You can communicate with a technician over online chat, SMS text message, voice telephone, video, and even remotely. They could potentially connect into your computer, like in this example, whether you're using Microsoft Windows, Apple Macintosh, Linux operating systems, also Google Android, Apple iPhone, and Apple iPad, and then remotely connect in, and then they could have then tried to fix your issue remotely. This third-party company has hundreds of computer technicians available to you that are verified and vetted 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You can always browse to anetcomputers.com. There is a virtual assistant. Enter in as many details as possible and continue on. Also, you can click on Get Tech Help, where there is another virtual assistant. Enter in as many details as possible pertaining to your problemo, then continue on. This is not a paid sponsor. I was not paid to mention this service. If you use that service, I do receive a commission. Adios!